Okay, I am the first reporter of dessert. So, my name is Bernadette A. Tabalos. No. So, no, our topics is classification types of desserts and their characteristics. What is dessert? No, dessert is usually sweet course or dish, as exemplified by pastry or ice cream, usually served at the end of a meal. So we have a classification types of desserts. First is fruits, second is cheese, C is gelatin dessert, and D is custard, and E is puddings, and F is fruits, cobblers, and G is frozen desserts. First is fruits. The simplest desserts and one of the best are fruits because they are not nutritious, appetizing, and easy to prepare and serve. No, makita man nato sa pictures, no, mao ni siya ang fruits nga kanang magbuhat tag dessert nga kanang brag ato siyang i-brag simit toppings. So naatay characteristics of good fruits desserts, no. First is appetizing aroma, second is simple, and third is slightly shelled. Next is cheese. Cheese is the another excellent dessert that is ready to serve. It is made in all parts of the world from a variety of milks from cow, goat, and sheep. Cheese is differs depending on the kind of milk used, the kinds of cheese making procedures, the seasonings, and their preparing process are discussing its variety. Di ba ang cheese is ginagamit po nato ni siya sa kanang pag-design sa like kanang example is spaghetti, gina-toppings nato siya sa taas. Natay klase-klase sa cheese, no. We have the three general types of cheese based on the consistency are, for example, is soft. Mo ni siya ang picture sa soft. Then second is semi-hard. Then ang katulo is hard. Ang kani siyang hard is makita nato ni siya sa kanang ganing kalag sa mga paso kanang bura siya. Mo man nato na siya ng kanang cheese nga kiso. Mo na siya kanang sa picture nga ikatulo. Next is gelatin. So common na kayo sa atong pamino ang madungog ang gelatin dessert, no. So these are easily prepared, the economical, and vary in many ways. Gelatin is the market in two forms. First, the unsweetened, mo na siya ang first nga kayo nasa picture. Then ang second is granular types that must softened in the water before use, and the fruits gelatin to which the flavor, color, and sugar have already been added. Mo ning nasa pictures kaning tulo ka buok. So next is custard, no. Custard is baked and soft. Custards vary in so many ways. Creamy, delicate, baked custards may be served in their baking cups or may be unmolded and served with the fruits, garnishes, or with dessert choices, no. Kanin mo na siya sa pictures mo ni ang custard na siya design nga kaning fruits. Then next is natay characteristics of baked custard. First is fairness of shape. Then second is mga smooth, tender texture, and third is rich and creamy consistency, and fourth is excellent flavor. So napod tay characteristic of soft custard. Gaina is baked custard. Kani naman is soft custard. So natay velvety, smooth textures, and natay rich flavor. Then has pouring consistency of heavy cream. So next is puddings. Puddings. Puddings are relatively simple to the prepare and vary with the choices. These are classified as: first is cornstarch pudding, sometimes called blancmange, rice puddings, and bread puddings. Natay picture ani sa first and second and third. Mo ni siya ang kaning first pictures is mao to ang cornstarch pudding, tapos ang kaning brog na ito mo ni siya ang rice puddings. Tapos ang katong ikatulo is mo ni siya ang bread puddings kaning nagsumpay-sumpay. So next is fruits cobblers. So there are not fruits pies. They have a dip of 2 or 3 inches and are topped with the biscuit tooth rather than being made with the pie crust. They may be served either hot or cold. Muna siya no, kanina sa pictures. Muna siya ang fruits cobblers. Pero pie ni siya, not fruit pies. So, frozen desserts. First is ice cream. Ice cream is smooth frozen mixtures of milk, cream, sugar, flavorings, and sometimes eggs. Makita mo na sa pictures, no? Then, natay mga klase-klase sa frozen desserts. Second is sherbet and ices. Muna siya made from the fruits, juices, water, and sugar. American sherbet contains milk and cream and sometimes egg white. The egg whites increase the smoothness and volume. Ice contains the only fruits, juice, water, sugar, and sometimes egg whites. Ano siyang examples sa sherbets and ices. Next is frozen souffles and frozen mousses. Muna siya ang kaning first pictures man ang frozen souffles and ang second is muna siya ang frozen mousses kanina sa baso. So, made like the child of mousses and Bavarians, white cream, beaten egg, whites or both are folded to give lightness and allowed to be still frozen in an ordinary freezer. So that's all my topic po. Thank you.
Hey ma'am, I am the second reporter. So my topic is all about prepared desserts and sauce. Dessert. Dessert, mao ni ang kanang last course of a meal. Sa United States, ang dessert sa ila kay kanang cake, ice cream, pudding, or mga fresh nga fruits. Then sa British, sa ila kay ang traditional nila nga last course of meal is mani, mga prutas, o guban pa mga dessert. So, sa French, kay prutas pod o cheese and wine. Next is original sugar. First is original sugar. Ang original sugar is common element linking virtually all desserts, sprinkled over fruits, beaten into egg yolks for custard. Original sugar is mo niyang kanang halos na ginagamit sa dessert to sprinkle. Next is gelatin. Gelatin used to set many cold molded desserts, bases for jellies, and it's also used to set creams and mousses. Egg yolk. Egg yolk is ginahimo daw ni siya sa mga kanang flavorings like sugar and cream o gatas para mabuhat nga custard o sabayon. Egg whites. Egg whites is mauni ang kanang ginagamit to make merengue. I-whisk lang nimo siya or i-electric mixer until mahimo siya nga bubble. Din mauna na ang merengue. Fruit. Ang fruit, i-display siya to kuan kanang colorful, attractive. Cream. Ang cream is mauni ang kanang pan-design or decoration to dessert or franchise sa cake. Pwede siya sa hot or cold nga dessert. So, whipped cream. Whipped cream is ginagamit ni siya sa pang-layer sa mga gagmay nga mga butang. Butter. Butter is ginamit siya sa flour, water para to make pancake. Nuts. Nuts is important din siya sa dessert. Then provide po siya sa kanang flavor sa cream and ice cream. So naatay different types of sugar. Granulated sugar. First is granulated sugar. Granulated sugar is kaning granulated sugar kay kanang kasagaran ginagamit siya sa recipes. Then ang castor sugar mao ni ang kanang nindot gamiton i-mix sa merengue kay dali ra siya kanang ma-dissolve or matunaw. Next is confectioner's sugar. Mao ni ang kanang kasagaran ginagamit sa top of dessert. Brown sugar. Ginagamit siya sa hot sauce, then rich food siya sa caramel flavor. Sauces is mao ni ang kanang maka-flavor liquid blend o maka-enhances og appearance sa atong mga food ang sauce. Fudge. So, ang fudge is combination ni siya sa butter, sugar, and chocolate. Rich sauce. Kung ano siya kanang simple dessert. Light sauce. Sauce that is sweetened a rich dessert. Ang hot fudge is delightful contrast to a cold cornstarch pudding into a vanilla ice cream. Hot sauce that made just before they are used. Ang cold sauce is ginabuhat ni siya to ahead of time kay ibutang pa man siya sa refrigerator para pabugnawon. Ang syrups is made in chocolate sauces and caramel sauces. Ang custard sauces pwede lahi-lahi ang og flavor depende sa imong gusto. So last is fruit purees. So ang purees gikan ni siya sa kanang kata sa fresh cooked fruits tapos patamisan nimo siya using by sugar. So that's all my part. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Judith Espartero, I'm the trade reporter. So today, I'm continuing for discussion about the plating present dessert. So when we say plate present dessert, this typically refers to the way a dessert is present or arranged on a plate before serving. So ito yung mga components sa mga plating dessert. First is dessert syrup. Flavored simple syrup used to sustain cakes. Flavoring may be extras like a vanilla, rose, like rum, added up. Flavoring after the syrup has a cold flavor may I lost to add it to hot syrup. Lemon or orange red may I also added flavor to syrup. So the second is cream angelized. Strained to vanilla cornstarch sauce contains of milk, sugar, egg yolks, and vanilla straightened over low heat until tightly thickened. Third is pastry cream. Contains starch as well as egg resulting the much thicker and more stable product. It is a use of a cake and pastry fillings or cream pies and puddings, which is additional liquid. It is a use of cornstarch sauce. So the fourth is cornstarch. Constant of milk, sugar, eggs, and flavorings. Whole eggs are used of glitter thickening powder, used of as a pie fillings and dessert by itself, and is a basis of many cakes puddings. So there are arts of dessert plating. First is dessert short turn head in the dining room. Second is garnishing and plating dessert strengthened by an afterthought. Third is should be an integral part of how blend your recipe. The first is the fruit garnish. Second is nut garnish. Third is chocolate garnish. And the fourth is chocolate garnish. So they are the guidelines in plating dessert. First is make garnish edible. So ang pasabot ay make and garnish edible. So kanang dapat tanan nimo iginabutang sa imong plato is pwede siya nimo makaon or kanang edible siya. Di ka pwede kanang magbutang kag mga another garnish nga di siya pwede kaonon. So the second is keep it clean and simple. So dapat imuhang plate dili kayo siya kanang sobraan og butang sa mga pagkaon kay para inigunit nimo sa plato is napakay magunitan. Di na ka magpa-over kayo nga imo siyang punon. So third is make your garnishes relate to the dessert, the plate. So for example sa is kanang dapat kung unsa ang imuhang nasa imong plato nga pagkaon is dapat imuhang garnish kay relate subject sa imong dessert. So example kay kung nakay durian cake na iyahang ang imuhang garnish kay OB, so dili siya pwede, so dapat related ra jud siya sa imuhang ginabuhat na dessert. Yun yung ibig sabihin ng make your garnish relate to the dessert. So fourth is layer flavor and texture in your dessert. When we talk about layering flavors and texture in a dessert, it's like creating a delicious story for your taste buds to take off. It is making sure that each bite if your dessert is exciting and interesting. For example, imagine you're enjoying a dessert with layers for cream, smooth, crunchy nuts, and juicy berries. Each layer brings all the different situation to your mouth. The creaminess is crunches and bolts of fruity flavor. It is like a symphony of taste and texture. So the fifth is try different plates. So when we talk about using different plates, it's like choosing the perfect stage for your dessert. Just like how a beautiful plate can make a meal look even more appetizing, that price is a plate can make your dessert even more special by layering flavors and texture. And choosing the right plate, you're making sure your dessert is not only delicious but also visual appealing and memorable. So there are plating and presenting tips and techniques. So there are many factors and techniques to color in food plating and affect the overall appearance of a dessert. Applying one of the tips of many enhanced preparations. So first is the plate. When we see when you're putting food on a plate, the type of putting food on a plate, that types of plate of a pick really matters. It's like picking that right frame or pictures. Plates come in all shapes, size, and colors. You need to choose one that fits your dessert neatly. It shouldn't be too small or too big, and there should be enough space for food to look good and not grounded. just like a frame makes a picture look nice, the plate makes your dessert look good. The second is color. So I think about the colors when we are putting food on a plate. It's like a painting or pictures. Try to use different colors to make your plate look interesting. So the third is texture. So texture means how the food feel in your mouth. It is important for making food look and taste good. When you mix a different texture like a crunchy and smooth or chill or soup, it is a makes your foods more interesting to eat. So by the playing without a texture, you are make your food more enjoyable for people to eat. And the fourth is keep things clean. When you're serving food, make sure it is looks neat and tidy. Keep the food inside the edges of the plate and don't crown it all the middle. Take a moment to look at the plate and see if it looks nice. It is a something look messy or dainty, just like how you dainty up your room before guests come over. Dainty up your plate before serving food. And the last is garnish to impress. So adding little extras to your food can make it look even better. Think of it like adding to coordinations to a cake. Choose garnishes that go well with the food you're serving. For example, if you're serving chocolate cakes, you might add chocolate curls on the top to make it a look extra fancy. Just like how sprinkles make ice cream looks more fun, garnishes make your food look more impressive. So here are here are some other techniques to keep in mind when garnishing. So first is never decorate a plate with something edible. So yun yung ibig sabihin ko kanina na hindi tayo pwedeng maglagay sa plato na hindi siya makakain. So dapat ang i-design natin or ilalagay natin sa plato is yung kinakain lang. So the second is ensure the garnish complements and enhance the dishes. So dapat ang iyong garnish is maka-enhance siya sa kanang customer. And the last is choose garnishes that are the correct size. They should be easy to eat. So the last is kanang yung mga garnish mo is dapat nakasize siya para pag kumain yung mga customer mo is madali siyang kainin. Yun yung ibig sabihin ng the last part. So that's all my part, and thank you for listening.
Good morning, mom. Good morning, classmates. I am the last reporter. So, our topic is all about storing dessert. First is flavor combination. When preparing dessert, dessert is important to consider flavor work well together, sweet and tart, salty and sweet, or tart, constructing flavors like chocolate and citrus and create the harmonious balance in a dessert. So ang ang flavor combination is mo ni siyang mga flavor jud siya. Then nani siya mga nani sa mga sweet and tart, then salty and sweets. Next is texture. Textures plays the crucial role in dessert preparation. It can range from the creamy and smooth to crunchy and crispy. Combining the different texture in the dessert can add the interest and extreme to each website. Next is temperature. Temperature. Dessert can serve hot, cold, or at room. The temperature can greatly affect the taste and experience and the dessert. For example, a warm people pie with a scoop with the vanilla ice cream create a delightful contrast. So, ang temperature is kanang kung dapat jud kung magkuanta magsugba or ay kung magsugba taw kanang karni dapat nato i-temperature nato na siya para kung maluto pa ba or dapat jud tama-tama lang jud siya pagkaluto. Kay gato jud gamiton na siya og temperature kay para kung luto pa siya or dili, kung dili pa pwede man siya ibalik og luto. So, decoration and garnishes. The presentation of the dessert can be enhanced with the decorative elements and garnishes. This can include the drizzles of chocolate, sauce, dusting of powerful sugar, fruit slices, edible flowers, or even dollop with cream. So, dapat ko jud sa atong kung magkuha na siya, kung decorate na gid sa atong niluto, dapat jud is kanang sa atong kung magkuha na tawag sa atong mga mag-decorate sa dessert dapat when it's a diesels the chocolate chills dusting na siya mga dapat siya sugar slice with flour and then dollop the whip. Techniques and method. Dessert the preparation is involved the various techniques and methods such as a whipping, the folding, the creaming, and tempering cheese. The techniques helps the achieve the desires the consistency and dessert. So techniques and methods dapat jud kung magkuanta na jud tay kung magkuanta mis magdesita jud dapat na jud tay techniques og method sa atong sa ato as out not dapat natin whipping, folding, creaming, and tempering. Next is seasonal ingredients. Utilizing the seasonal ingredients can be evaluate the flavor and freshness of a dessert. It allows to work with best procedures available during the particular time of the year. So ang kada year jud time of year na jud dapat jud seasonal next is cultural influence. Dessert vary across the different culture and religious. Exploring dessert from different cultures, it can provide the inspiration and introduce unique flavor and techniques into your own creation. So, cultural is very condition very across of different culture jud na siya das na siya regions. Then kung mag-exploring ng mga desserts for different cultures provide just like kanang mga desserts. That's all my part. Thank you.